Hey everybody, John Betts with Kansas Pregame here. So I got this new phone and I stole my wife's table. So don't tell her because when she gets home, she's actually probably going to be kind of upset about that. And I'm working on some lighting. I figured out how to put some cool imagery up on my TV. I got some of my collectibles in the background. I'm probably not going to have the coolest graphics out there, but I want to try to kind of experiment with some videos and stuff, and hope to do something on kind of a consistent basis, talking about high school sports, talking about sports history. I've also got a new collectibles venture that I'm interested in launching, and I'm going to do some videos about those, and some of those may cross over a little bit. But so I just wrapped up the winter edition, the 5th annual winter edition. I can't believe we've been doing this for 5 years now. Cool cover at the Rolling Hills Zoo, the Pride of the Prairie. We love the little lion peeking out there. We think that's kind of cool. You guys have got to get out and pick one of these up. They are a great keepsake. And I realize that it's a preseason magazine and we're about to the holiday break. So a lot of the season is already under our belts. Weights and wrestling are taking shape, and basketball teams, their starting lineups are on the court now, and those kind of things, and there may be some injuries and some transfers and some of that stuff that's updated. But you look at this, and there are I mean, we don't have coverage for every single last team in the state of Kansas, but we get as close as possible. We've got nice photos from a variety of photographers, and there are thousands of data points. I mean, you look at this and you can go through, let's take Sterling, for example, as part of the Heart of America League preview, the Sterling girls who had an outstanding season last year. After back-to-back state titles and a 51-1 mark over the last 2 seasons, including 26-0 a year ago, Sterling graduated a group loaded from top to bottom. Keegan McCulloch has done a great job writing these previews. You take a publication like this, you're in the middle of a Heart of the Plains League race, and you pick it up and you go through, see who's got what coming back, what players return. We have some information about some of the transfers that there may have been. There's more of that happens now. I'm not sure it's a great thing for, certainly challenging for what's going on at the college level with the transfer portal, but I'm not sure transfers at the high school level, for the sake of athletics, are a very good thing that we're seeing in the modern era. But we've also got expanded coverage of girls wrestling. Of course, we've got our traditional coverage of boys wrestling. There's Garrett Urban, who's in the middle of a great season for Norton, the powerhouse Norton, that's now under their second year with Coach Brockelman after years with legendary Coach Johnson, and lots of great girls coverage of wrestling, expanded more than any sport in recent memory that we can think of. But go out to kansaspregame.com, find the article, one of the featured articles that tells where there's a list of locations. Nick's Tech Wireless, Pizza Huts all over western Kansas and a lot of northeast Kansas Pizza Huts. And then within any one community, banks, doctor's offices, Salina Orthos, Salina Regional Health Center are big sponsors of ours. Salina is a great community in terms of sponsorship. Phillipsburg has always been really great. Southwest Kansas, you can go to Liberal and Garden City and find free copies. Southeast Kansas, we don't have quite as many hard copies. You can find them at a lot of the Jocks Niche locations. But go out, find the list, and get a keepsake hard copy, because it's something you're going to want. It's something that you'll want down the road. And, we're trying this new setup out here. As I mentioned, I stole my wife's table, working on lighting, working on the setup. And I hope to do some more stuff talking about sports. Want to give a shout out to Becky Rathman, to Keegan McCulloch, our staff writer. Becky does layout. Keegan had done a ton of writing. Everett Royer contributed some photography. Heather Kendall did our cover shoot. a cast of thousands. You know, there's also athletic directors and coaches. So thankful to the coaches that return completed quality questionnaires. These projects take a ton of work to put together. And looking ahead, we're excited to get ready to put together the spring publication. You know, for us, it's all about thinking ahead to the next sports season. So baseball, softball, track are the sports that we currently cover, and we're excited to start thinking about who some of the feature candidates for those should be and start sending out questionnaires to coaches and that kind of thing. But make sure to head out to kansaspregame.com, follow us on social media, and we're going to start posting these videos on YouTube. So be sure and subscribe and like them on YouTube. Feel free to comment and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Feel free to inbox us, and also look for some information coming up about our Central Kansas Collectibles project as well. Again, thanks a lot. Head out to kansaspregame.com for more information. And as always, let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate, and be a great fan of Kansas high school sports.